Honestly, just like physically, I felt sick. I felt like I was gonna throw up. I felt like someone just like kicked me in the stomach, and I couldn't believe my eyes. I couldn't believe the past 5 years of my life and how all of these events have taken us to here.
What do you think of the decision itself?
I think the best way I could describe it would be hypocritical, because the Supreme Court, in the decision, I don't know if you've read through the detailed one posted on the Supreme Court page, but they go and they talk a lot about the legislation and the way it was intended to be upheld, and yet they do the exact opposite of what they're saying. Honestly, I'm at a loss for words. I don't really know how to describe how I'm feeling, but for me, really, like the way they worded it, you know, that to reincarcerate Suter would cause him undue hardship and serve no useful purpose. That was the ultimate dagger, really, because it fails to take into account the undue hardship that our entire family has to live with for the rest of our lives.
So the last time we spoke, you had set up a foundation.
Yeah.
You were really trying to make something positive out of Geo's legacy.
Yeah. And so really the foundation was started in 2014 when with the first family that we honored was the Howe family, Brad and Krista Howe, who were killed by an impaired driver, orphaning their 5 children. And so the foundation was really started with sending those 5 children and their aunt all to Disneyland. And in the years following that, we've continued to choose a family to really honor their vitality and their resilience in this dark journey.
So what have you been doing for the last?
I've been working, and I've been, last summer I did my trip across Canada, hoping to meet with Jody Wilson-Raybould, which ultimately didn't happen, but I did pass on. I did uphold my part of the journey, which was to gather over 1,000 letters advocating for a tougher impaired driving law. And I did hand deliver them to Nigel Marshman, who is Jody Wilson's policy advisor in Ottawa. I told him that I've done as much as I can do. I don't sit in Parliament. I don't make laws. I don't get to vote on these bills. But I did what I did, and I did all that I can do. And I've metaphorically and really literally, I passed the torch and all my letters on to him, hoping that something would come from it.
And how's Quentin doing?
Quentin is, I mean, he's vivacious and he's full of life. And we're so grateful for that, because he very easily could have not been here as well. Really, the only reason why he's alive is because he was strapped into his car seat. He's starting to put things together. I mean, he sees all these pictures. He sees, you know, the concert, and he's going to school with people who have brothers, and he's asking about that. And it's also, you know, like, there's only so much playtime that, you know, parents, grandparents can do, rather than like if you had a sibling to play with. So there's a very big void in his life, and it's something that I think that he's slowly starting to process in his own way.